Week 10, finally week 10. In this week, I want to go through my entire portfolio and go through every coin to show you what has happened in the last 10 weeks. Of course, I invest $100 a week and I've built a portfolio of $1,200 worth in 10 weeks. That's 217 gain. And I'm going to go through my portfolio using the CoinStats app, which is the one I've switched to after using CoinMarketCap in the beginning. It's very nice and it's very clean overview. As you can see here, you can see my entire journey. I started out with only one coin, and I've since added $100 a week, as well as the massive gain I got recently after the XRP case basically ended. XRP is not a security, and the crypto market thinks nothing else is a security as well, basically. So this is my pie chart. As you can see, Ethereum, Monero are my two biggest holdings, but that's only hidden because I have Jitosol and MSOL, which is both Sol derivatives, and they make up 31% of my portfolio. Although I do have some leverage on that, so the actual position is a bit smaller. So I just want to go through every single coin I bought and give you a small reasoning for why I bought it. And then I'm going to go through and show you my purchases this week. My moves this week. So let's move on. So I have my biggest position is wrapped staked ether, which is Lido staked ether, and it's automatically rising in price compared to Ethereum price. So it follows Ethereum plus about 4% a year in staking rewards. My second biggest holding, well, the reason I want to buy Ethereum is because I think it has a critical mass of users. It will also keep growing, especially with the layer 2s coming on now. Every single layer 2 pays fees back to Ethereum layer 1. And I myself use Arbitrum quite a bit. And every time Arbitrum does anything, Ethereum gains some value. So I've decided to invest in Ethereum over buying any of the layer 2 networks because I think Ethereum has lower risk and a similar reward, actually. Some layer 2s might have big pumps, but I think in general, buying Ethereum has a similar reward. My second purchase is Monero. It was actually the first coin I ever purchased, and I'm up $5 on it, about 3%. And the reason I buy Monero is because I think it's the best cash equivalent in the crypto markets. We need a cash equivalent, and I don't think Bitcoin does the job. So privacy is a fundamental human right, and it's fundamentally important if you're going to use it as cash. And Monero has privacy built in from the start. Then I have about 12.7 Solana. And Solana I bought because it's the best L1 blockchain. It's much better user experience than Ethereum. It's really easy and cheap to use. And I really need something fast. We really need something fast and cheap, something that everyone can use all over the world, which Ethereum you are not able to. Even on the layer 2s today, the fees are just way too high. So I have two different. I have Jitos Jitosol and Marinades MSOL. So I have them in two different platforms. The first one is Marinades MSOL, which I have on superstakesol, which basically leverages my position by borrowing Solana through Drift protocol, and I earn the staking rewards on 18 MSOL minus the borrowing fees for Solana, giving an estimated APR of 11.65. So since I purchased added my money to superstakesol, I've earned 0.4 Solana. Which is really nice. I also earned some Marinade tokens as incentive to use it. They haven't dropped yet, but I will be sure to update my portfolio when it arrives. I also added my Jitosol to marginfi. I'm farming points here, which I hope will lead to a small airdrop in the future. And as you saw last episode, I added $100 worth, and I borrowed about $30 worth. I've leveraged up my position a little bit more, and I have added a little bit more Jitosol to the position. And the Solana price has increased like 30%. So my total Jitosol now is $200, and I'm borrowing $53. So as you can see, I'm borrowing USDC and UXD. Preferably, I would like to only borrow UXD, but that is not possible yet because it's always over subscribed. So those are my Solana positions. In total, I'm closing in on $400 minus the $53 I have borrowed. The next is SOLCASINO token, which has increased 55%. It's basically a casino, and they repay 40% of their fees generated and repay it back to SOLCASINO token users. I bought it because it was very cheap compared to the yield. And at the end of this video, I will actually claim my rewards, and I will probably also decrease my total amount. Lifinity, on the other hand, is also doing really well, up $22 since I bought it. And I have already gained one month of fees. I got $0.83. And it's doing super well. If we go to the Lifinity dashboard, you can see this is by week, and since June, we have been on an upward trend, and last month it did $101 million of volume, and with the fees, that's 42,800 fees, which for such a small project will mean a lot of bought back Lifinity and a lot of rewards distributed. So if we go to monthly, we have collected 87,000 to distribute so far this month. Last month was 116,000. So we will have a good payday around the 24th. So comparing that to Orca, Saber, and Radium, which is the biggest dexes, Lifinity does 200 million monthly this month, on like 5 million total value locked. Orca has 40 million and Saber has 10. So the total value locked to monthly volume is massive. Lifinity does everything to earn the most amount of fees and revenue for every TVL. That's why I'm so happy to have Lifinity in my portfolio, and I'm going to take my SOLCASINO reward as well as maybe take off some of the risk from my SOLCASINO position. I'm going to add it to Lifinity. I have Tether here, and that's only because I haven't purchased anything for this week. I'm waiting for my deposit to go through, and I will purchase probably some Bifi or Ethereum. That's what I'm thinking right now. Bifi has some ongoing issues, and that's my next purchase. I used to have my Bifi staked, but due to the problems with the multi-chain, I have it unstaked as tokens in my wallet. The Bifi is the only currency I bought that has actually gone down in value, although it's not a lot, and I'm looking to increase my position. I'm just going to consider the risks of the multi-chain fallout. Bifi will reissue their tokens, and buying a token at this time could be a little bit more risky than I would want. And the last tokens are USDC and UXD, which are my borrows on marginfi. So what am I looking after this? I'm looking to keep my portfolio short. I want to keep it below about 10 tokens, 10 coins, and I'm not sure where I want to add more. I want more tokens. I want to hold it around 10, but it's very hard to find a good project. So I've been looking into lending protocols, and I really do love Solent, but it's a bit hard to say what's going to happen and what's the revenue. They're open with the revenue, but it's not really easy to see. I'm looking into Aave, which has a really good dashboard showing you all the revenue, all the expenses. But if I want to earn the revenue share that Aave does on on Aave's website, I have to be on Ethereum mainnet, which for such a small portfolio just locks me out. The other option is to go to a centralized platform, but I don't want to keep my Aave on a centralized platform, which keeps me out of Aave. I've also looked into Radiant, but it's a bit more expensive, and it's so hard to understand the tokenomics, and they have this very difficult revenue share or earnings system, so I don't want to use Radium. I also looked into perpetual dexes, and they are all so expensive, but that's because it's really in the wind, so it could go even higher. Like perpetual dexes is the new thing, so it's very hard to choose a winner, to choose one I like. I've used GMX, I've used Gains, I've used Drifts, I've used Mango. I was looking at Mux and Apollo X, but I didn't use it. But it's very hard to see if it's a good investment or not. So I'm still holding on, still looking. And the other thing I've been looking at is new chains. I really like Ethereum as the biggest, and I really like Solana. And I'm trying to find something that is better than Solana, but it's really hard. I've used most of the top chains, and they're all okay, but they're all expensive to use as a user, except for Solana, of course. And I was hoping actually that Aptos and Sui would do something good, but it doesn't look like they will do anything. I've tried the different Cosmos ecosystem, Osmosis, and it's really interesting. But yeah, I'm not totally convinced yet. So I'm keeping Solana and Ethereum for now, and I'm thinking about other options. So that's where my portfolio currently stands. I'm a bit heavy on Sol for now, and I want to increase my staked ETH and Monero positions up to my Sol position. And I want to decrease my SOLCASINO position a little bit. So for now, I think I want to show you how I collect my SOLCASINO rewards. So this is SOLCASINO. I will go to the Earn tab and to the pool, and I will harvest my USDC. $7.7 is amazing in on such a small position. I mean, they're still doing an APR of 94%, which is 40% of the protocol revenue, but also the team spits in 50K a month trying to boost the APR in this. So this will not last. And that's why I'm gonna just remove a little bit of my Sol stake position. I'm gonna remove 10K. And that's it. So let's take it off the platform back into my wallet. So let's take the USDC and we withdraw my USDC. I'm not a robot. Cars. This is annoying. Good. So I withdraw my USDC, and I'm also actually, yeah, I'm gonna withdraw my SOLCASINO to CC84. I am not a robot. Bicycles. Is this a bicycle? Who knows? This is annoying, but okay. I will withdraw my... The amount has to be bigger than 10k. Oh my god. You are annoying me. This is not a good user experience. I will withdraw some more, and then I will withdraw my SOLCASINO. Solana CC 84. I'm not a robot. So this is not the best user experience, I would have to say. Submit a new request every 3 minutes. SOLCASINO, come on. I will do this after the video. I'm sorry for the bad user experience. Actually, SOLCASINO should be sorry for the bad user experience. So that's it. That's my portfolio. I'm very happy with how it's going so far. I was hoping to keep the prices depressed for longer and buy more coins and more tokens, but I think we will have a long bull market in front of us. I don't think we'll see a permanent top until 2025 probably, and from now on we'll go, well, I want to say up only, but there will be ups and downs for a long time, and I'm very happy with the performance so far. Basically, it's been a really crazy week after the XRP news. My portfolio skyrocketed from about 1,000. I think I had a little bit less than 1,000 when the news broke, to I had almost 1,200 plus the 100, so 1,300. So it's been a crazy week, and I'm so thankful that the case is over, and I'm happy for all the XRP holders who see their portfolios in the green for a long time, for the first time for a long time. I'm not happy with the tokenomics and the use case of XRP, but really happy for the holders and believers. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see my CoinStats portfolio, it is public, so you can check it out for yourself in the link in the description below. And if you want to try out CoinStats Premium yourself, I will leave a link in the description with 10% off. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.